Please understand how far gone that you are in today's world. And this is something that every generation goes through. This is something that people are just inherently born with, and it's based off the environment and the culture around them. What do I mean that you're gone? Well, here in America, you're born into wage slavery. You weren't asked to be brought in this world. Two people who may or may not be together. Most of the times they're not, because most marriages are about 50% divorce rate. Regardless, you were put on this planet for what they say is a reason, if that's what you like to believe in. But the truth is, two people bred, and here you are. So you didn't ask to come in this world, did you? Are you happy that you're in this world? Are you depressed? Are you dealing with life's struggles and sacrifices? Of course, we all are. But you don't notice that you're being controlled based off your environment. We all grow up. What do we see our parents do if we had some? What do we see everybody else doing? We see them working. We see them working their 9-to-5s. We see broken families, and we see families that are together. What do they do with their lives? What are the people that are wealthy or middle class, if that's what you want to call it? What are they doing with their lives? They're working nonstop, working 9-to-5, making their minimum wage, making their salary, whatever the case may be. And that's all we see in life is work. What are we all given? Cell phones. What do we do with these cell phones? We consume. What are we? We are consumers. We consume all the news, all the fake news, all the propaganda, all the media. This is how fried your brain is that you go to work, every moment that you get, you're probably thinking about your cell phone or pulling it out and looking at it. People can't even have a social conversation anymore and talk to one another face to face because of the cell phone. We're all stuck in our own little worlds. And what are we watching? A lot of y'all are watching people on TikTok dance. Now, the problem that I'm having, and the problem that I come to conclusion with, is that I'm basically saying most of you all are sheep. You follow what you've seen. Humans are adaptable creatures. We adapt to our environment. And your environment, the way that you grew up, was in a controlled society. America is the government. You are a citizen of America, but you don't realize how much you're being controlled. You understand that money comes from the American government, but we are the ones that give it power. You hold a lot more power than you think. We give money power. America can print off as much money as possible, known as fiat currency, meaning that this money is not backed up by anything, which is why you give it the power. Understand that you are in control, but not you selectively. It would take the whole population in order to actually have a change. But what direction will we even go? That's a story for another day. But when I say the sheep, I mean that most of us will live that 9-to-5 life, looking for a romantic partner, having a family, settling down, maybe buying a house, owning a car, and then that will be on repeat for decades through generation and generation. And what are we really doing? Nothing. We're doing nothing. Most of us are doing nothing with our lives. We're going through the motions. Go to work, go home, watch TV, play our video game, boom, go to sleep, go back to work. And it's on repeat for the next 30 years. And everything that you own in this life, you do not keep. And it's crazy because eventually it just ends up going back to the government. So all the money that you make, everything that you work for, was just made to be given back to them. That is why the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor. And if you understand money and how it controls everything, and you understand inflation and the economic rise, then you will soon start to see that there will no longer be a poor people. There will no longer be a middle class. There's no such thing in the near future because of supply and demand. We will no longer be able to afford it. And when that day does come, there will be nothing but rich people. And what does money and power bring? Money and power brings greed. And when these people have greed, they start wars and they start fights, civil fights amongst each other. And then, who knows? The fate is in God's hands at that point. Thank you.